Hello students, welcome to NCERT Class 6 Science, Chapter 6, The Living Organisms, Characteristics and Habitats. We are going through the questions and the answers. Question number 1. What is a habitat? The area in which animals reside is known as their habitat. Organisms rely on their habitat to fulfill their requirements for sustenance, water, air, shelter and other essential needs. Habitat refers to a dwelling place or environment where organisms find the necessary resources for their survival and well-being. Question number 2. How are cactus adapted to survive in a desert? Cacti have developed adaptations that enable them to thrive in desert environments. These adaptations include absence of leaves or presence of spiny leaves. Cacti lack or possess spiny leaves to minimize water loss through transpiration, reducing surface area exposed to dry desert air. Modified stems for photosynthesis and water conservation. The stem of a cactus is modified to carry out photosynthesis, allowing the plant to produce energy while minimizing the water loss. Deep-rooted water absorption. Cacti have roots that extend deep into the soil to access water sources that may be located at lower depths. This adaptation allows them to tap into underground water reserves in the desert, increasing their chances of survival during prolonged droughts. Question number 3. Fill in the blanks. The presence of specific features which enables a plant or an animal to live in a particular habitat is called adaptation. B. The habitats of the plants and animals that live on the land are called terrestrial habitats. C. The habitats of plants and animals that live in water are called aquatic habitats. D. Soil, water and air are the abiotic factors of a habitat. E. Changes in the surroundings that make us respond to them are called stimuli. Question number 4. Which of the things in the following list are non-living? Plow, mushroom, sewing machine, radio, boat, water hyacinth and earthworm. 1. Plow. A plow is a tool used in agriculture and is considered non-living as it is man-made object. Number 2. Sewing machine. Similar to plow, a sewing machine is a non-living object created by humans for specific purposes. Third one is radio. A radio is an electronic device used for communication and entertainment. It is also non-living. Boat. A boat is a man-made structure used for transportation on water and is classified as non-living objects. On the other hand, the following items in the list are living. First one, mushroom. Mushrooms are fungi and are living organisms. They belong to kingdom fungi. Water hyacinth. Water hyacinth is a plant species classified as a living organism. It belongs to the kingdom Plantae. Earthworm. Earthworms are living organisms belonging to animal kingdom. They are part of phylum Annelidae. Question number 5. Give an example of a non-living thing which shows any two characteristics of living thing. An example of a non-living thing that exhibits two characteristics of a living thing is a flame. Number 1. Response to stimuli. A flame responds to stimuli by moving, flickering and changing shape in response to factors such as air currents or fuel availability. Number 2. Consumption of energy. A flame consumes energy in the form of fuel, such as gas or wood, to sustain its combustion process and maintain its brightness and heat. While a flame demonstrates these two characteristics, it lacks other fundamental attributes of living things, such as the ability to reproduce, grow and undergo metabolic processes. Which of the following non-living things were once part of a living thing? Butter, leather, soil, wool, electric bulb, cooking oil, salt, apple and rubber. The answer is butter, leather, wool, cooking oil, apple and rubber. List the common characteristics of living things. First one is growth. Living organisms have the capacity to grow, increasing in size or developing new structures over time. Number 2 is movement. Living things exhibit movement which can be observed at various scales, ranging from the movement of cells within an organism to the locomotion of animals. Number 3. Reproduction. Living organisms have the ability to reproduce, allowing them to produce offsprings and pass on their genetic information to the next generation. Number 4 is respiration. Living things undergo respiration, the process by which they obtain energy from nutrients and convert them into usable form, often involving the intake of oxygen and release of carbon dioxide. Number 5, responsiveness. Living organisms can respond to stimuli from their environment, which can be either external or internal. Number 6, excretion. Living things eliminate waste products generated by metabolic processes. This helps maintain homeostasis by removing harmful substances from the body. Question number 8. Explain why speed is important for survival in the grasslands for animals that live there. In grassland habitats, the scarcity of trees or hiding spots poses a challenge for animals. When confronted with predators, they must rely on their swiftness to reach to a secure location. Failure to escape puts their life at risk, making speed a crucial factor for the survival of the grassland animals.